Hello, my duckies. Welcome to another Artcast. Today we are doing a commission of Lydia dressed up as. Oh, my phone died. Great. Dressed up as. Jubilee. There we go. God. The brain fog setting in early. Okay, and also while I do this, I'm going to be preparing some stew. What you got to do? You want another walker out there. Grandpa has his walker out there. Grandpa has his walker out there. Yeah, it's pretty good. You want me to get it out there? Okay. Yeah, you leave it outside, and that way you can walk around outside. Okay, I shall go and prepare that right now. Okay, we're alive and jumping here at the... I want to say Kirkpatrick, but... We're live and jumping here at the household. Yeah. I just kind of, for this one, for the start of this one, I just kind of opted to, I don't know, not use a body base and just kind of start drawing from the beginning. I saw someone, hello, Amelina. I saw an artist who had a very well-defined construction of a head. And I was like, oh my God, that totally makes sense to me. Just the way they decided to construct it, the way they use the cheek lines and then make sort of a wireframe that leads to the mouths. And I was like, okay, I'll just try that. So rather than doing, the base set in Blender or reconstructing different things, I was just like, screw this. I'm just going to just draw it. Just draw it and get it done. Not that doesn't help, but Lydia is definitely a just kind of looking at the model sheets. She's definitely got like a skinnier base model than I have available. So I was just like, yeah, just draw it. And I think I got up like early in the morning to do this one, so it was just kind of like, well, I'm just gonna do it. Pardon me. That was the sound of this walker. It's in pretty good shape. Grandma wants another walker out in the back, so she just is able to go walk outside. Okay. Here you go, Grandma. This is Grandpa's old walker.
Yeah, we'll just leave it out.
And we'll give it a shot, see if you like it. It's almost like yours, except a little taller. Now, I would watch out with the gravel. Don't flip yourself. Take it slow. Don't walk around like you... I mean, you own the place, but... Uh-huh. Perfect. I may have to, I don't know.
And I just put it here.
Yeah, I'll vacuum up all the leaves, but but we're not having Thanksgiving, we're having Christmas, so we don't need to go, ow, the door bit my heel. Okay. Oh, I don't need to take this out in the garage. This is a regular walker. Okay, so the phone needs to charge, and I'm going to chop up veggies. Hey, Scotty. Hey, Mr. Nobody. Yeah, she's just very spindly. So I was just like, well, I'm just going to go from the character reference. Okay, we're gonna make some nice stew today. People were saying that it was a weird combination to have Lydia and Jubilee. I was thinking, well, I think they were both on the air at the same time. Definitely reminded me of that one episode of like Garfield where they had their equivalent of X-Men show up. Hold on, I gotta turn my phone on so I can see all you lovely people and all your nice comments. Can't believe it just died. Come on, turn on. There we go, good. It'll be on soon. Also, this is going to have at least 30 minutes more footage than yesterday because I had to do the background and I had to do some special effects that you'll see at the tail end. Yeah, special effects in a comic or in printed image. You don't usually like think about that, but I was going to say there was one comic book that I read. It was not Bruce Campbell, something Campbell's. It was called Wildsiders. It's about this prodigy kid who made like scientific. He made like light generated bio armor that can be put over like that like a person could wear, and they could like wear animal body parts. It's pretty fun, but the gimmick of the comic is that they had just switched over to digital inking, and people realized that they could set opacities to the certain levels of colors and everything. So the line art for all the animal stuff was like bright and glowing and transparent, and it was like really cool. I don't know if they did anything with it. I know it was like a limited run, 6 issues with I don't know, I think it was a DC imprint, Wild Strike or something. Slowly recovering from my pneumonia. Oh, I'm sorry, Scott. Well, I hope you're doing okay. Mark Hamill voiced on the Garfield episode? Probably. Okay, so I'm in here and I'm going to start chopping up the veggies because that's what he has me do. This and my favorite knife. Well, she's just going to town out there. Let me bring the chat up on my phone. Okay. No, come on. Huh, shouldn't it be like saying I'm streaming right now? Oh, I guess it is. I guess the live thing doesn't show up for my own videos on my own account. Come on. Turn off. Skip ad. Good, wunderbar. I'm doing my, okay, J. Scott Campbell. Wildstorm, that's what it was called.
Hey, look at the plant and tell me if you like where I put it.
All right, very good. I'm doing my Artcast for the day. Let's see, where did you put them? Oh, in those two. Okay, that's good.
Or do you think these two pots right here?
No, I like those two. I think they're nice.
All right.
If you want, we can just hide those two pots around the corner.
Oh, I'll get some plants. Those are my favorite pots.
Really, those old terracotta ones.
They're all-
Okay, well, we'll get some more.
You know what? I could transplant that in that lot.
I like that one there.
Huh?
I like the potato plant there.
Yeah, I know. It's a darker color.
Not necessarily. I think I like that kind of the greenish, almost Greek-looking thing. Okay. Okay, we'll get more plants. Okay. Okay, so they... Okay, it wasn't an imprint. They merged. Okay. Oh, no, it was an imprint. Okay, it was an imprint of DC, and then they merged. I wonder why. They didn't... I like that idea. It was a little goofy. I know some people have criticisms of Campbell's art style, especially some of his female designs, but he really was a gifted artist who could... I mean, the designs in that comic were clearly lifted off of some celebrities. Like the gorilla guy was just definitely Jack Black. And the bug guy and the scientist who created it was definitely like, I don't know, I got some David Schwimmer vibes off of him. And then one of the blondes was just the girl from Smallville. Oh, and the scientist, the one that was in the wheelchair. The reason why they invented the holographic stuff in the first place was they gave her the ability to walk. And she was just Halle Berry. She was just straight up Halle Berry. There was no... I met him at a con, at Phoenix Con, that they had here one year, and I picked up one of his books. Basically just a bunch of, like, fairy tale pinups. There actually any drawing getting done? Oh yeah, I'm meandering over that. I'm fussing over that hand. If there's one thing I've also learned is that you shouldn't get real hung up on tying down your sketches, especially when you're working vectors, because you can always go back and rework it. But sometimes sketching is just fun. Sometimes you've got a commission that you're just like, this is just fun. I'm enjoying myself. And I think that's how I felt with this one. Not that anyone's forcing my hand when I take a commission, but it's just kind of like, I don't know, sometimes you're just in like, well, this has got to get done. Because I unfortunately have other things I need to do. These are some small potatoes. If you've ever bought a bag of potatoes now, they give you like maybe one big one, a bunch of regular sized one, and then just little bitty ones. They're almost fingerlings by the time you peel them. I think, did the chat stop? Hold on. Oh, Seth Green. Okay, yeah, I guess that was Seth Green. Yeah, and the chat did stop. Sorry, I had to reload it. When time I share my animation progress with you. Of course, of course. You have admin privileges, which means you can post. You know what? I would do memberships. If memberships just allow, I'm not horribly crazy about giving a bunch of people admin privileges, but that is the only way you can have them post links outside of to a chat on YouTube, which is why you will find, if you are a newcomer, that there are just a bunch of admins I have. Because thank goodness I'm a relatively small channel and I enjoy these more intimate streams. But if membership came with the ability to like do that, and then I wouldn't even charge. I would just set up like free membership, and you can like come in, become a member, and post your links. But I don't think they do that. I looked into it. YouTube with all their chicanery and foolishness. Oh, you got the hiccups? I'm sorry. There's all the usual things. Drink water. Scare yourself. Hiccups are your body trying to regulate your air intake, I think. Much like yawning. Okay, good. Those are our potatoes. Meat's still frozen, so I'm going to put it in the microwave to defrost a bit. We have a pound of meat. One. Wait. Is that one? As in one? Or is that... No, I'm not trying to start. Yeah, okay. There's no decimal. I'm just going to put all the vegetables in this bowl. And then she can add it all together when she gets done. She likes to prep the meat and make whatever broth she does. But I do all the prep work. Go away, ad. What were we talking about the other day? I was going to say I wasn't a huge fan of the whole Marvel animated universe. I liked the first couple episodes of Spider-Man, but, you know, that quickly got drowned out with, like, all the nonsense that came up. And X-Men was fine, but again, I was just like, it was just a little too heavy for my little brain at the time. I liked the lighter stuff, like Eek the Cat and Tiny Toons. little bit slow today? Yeah, well, it's Monday. I'm trying to think about like what show I really liked as a kid, and I think it comes down to Ghostbusters and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Because I would watch Beetlejuice, but some episodes would get, I'd just get bored by it. I don't know why. I like shows about contests and stuff like that. So whenever they had something about contests or video games or something like that, I was always sure to tune in. Ben 10, yeah. Ben 10 was good. I was there during the premiere of the original Ben 10. I saw it. I think it aired when I was in high school. I liked it. It was a good premise. I will say I've rewatched a couple episodes, and sometimes they don't. Some of them didn't quite hold up. Like I didn't like the shift when the Dwayne McDuffie series. I didn't like the art style and just the overall shift in tone. But I will say some of the story went in better directions. Especially the whole alien hybrid stuff. Let's see. Do we need any more onion? I'll give another half. I don't know about the kids reboot. I never saw. I think I've saw like one clip of it, the one where they really kind of try to Teen Titans it up. I wasn't. I was always okay. You know what? Now I'm starting to remember. I wasn't a huge fan of when they shifted all the explanations about all the weird people on the planet to everything's an alien now. I didn't like that. Magic users, they're all aliens. Frankenstein and even the monster season was like a little bit of a red flag. It's like, oh wait, like Frankenstein is a monster, is an alien. The evil ghost clown is an alien. Wait, did they ever say it was an alien? I just assumed. I don't know where you put it, Grandma. Ah, okay. Yeah, leave it on the patio, and when you need to use it, just be careful. Don't flip yourself over. Oh, I love Teen Titans. You have it behind you. You set it near the plant. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, hey, Fish Center fan. What? What's too light? What planter? Which one?
I want to paint it just a little darker color right here, the white one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't argue that it doesn't fit in with everything, but I still like the color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what color.
Everything's brown and earth tones.
So what are you doing?
Well, I'm getting your veggies ready.
Getting my what?
Getting the veggies ready.
Well, thank you. Did you clean them good?
Yes. No, I rolled them in mud.
We got carrots and potatoes, onions. That's all that's in the mud.
I spit on them and gave them to COVID patients. Yeah, that's fine. And then we do the celery, and that's it. And then you use whatever,
Easy.
seasonings and such.
Well, I'll put the meat on pretty soon.
Oh, well, I've got the meat defrosting.
You got it on?
No, I don't have it on. I had it defrosting. No, it's still not done.
We'll put it on. Get it done.
Yeah, just taking it slowly.
Oh,
She is very sweet. A little bit handful of sometimes, but we get along. I'm just talking to them. See? That's my artwork right there. Right there. I'll show you the final picture when we get done here.
and does that go off to the art places?
It goes online, yes.
Now,
Yeah, Cap.
do you almost get call once a week on something you put on?
A call? Yeah, you could say that.
Or do you have to wait a month?
No, Grandma. Every day is
Every
something.
day? Okay.
Every day is
When
something
you
new.
do get that, do they want maybe 50?
Drawings or artworks or I stay busy, Grandma.
Or the same thing, I mean, maybe they want.
Oh, no, I don't usually get the same thing. I mean, sometimes some people you see my stuff and they say I want something like that, except a little bit different, or my own character, or another thing.
I'm so tickled. I'm so proud.
Oh, thank you. Is that enough carrots, or do you want some more?
Okay.
Yeah, you don't like carrots.
To do what you do.
Well,
You were born when God gave you that gift,
thank you.
and you got to use it.
Well, we
And
try.
You will. I may be not here, but there'll come a day. I mean, Mike's your highest prophet. He said, you just wait and see. One day somebody's gonna peck him on the shoulder and say, come with me, and that'll be that.
Well, we'll see. Right now, we gotta make this stew.
Oh, honey, he's such a good man.
Well, I try.
Such a good man.
We try.
And the whole family is going to go holding to you. And Mike, remember,
Okay.
He had that surgery. Nobody wanted to touch him. You got up and did it. I mean, Mike is you think, well, Mike doesn't give a shit about anybody. Don't you get yourself. He takes his nephews. Yeah.
The MAGA uncle.
Let's see if I got all these down. So I can put them away.
Okay, well, all the veggies are done.
This one is
Beautiful.
59.
Okay. You're not going to throw away this lettuce, are you going to throw this lettuce away, or are you going to keep it? It's still okay. I could use it for sandwiches.
Taste it, piece of it. Before it was rotten.
Well, you cleaned off some of it, but yeah, it's fine now.
How's it taste?
Tastes fine. You just take you.
Good, you'll make it better.
It was just the.
Taste that 250 yet?
No, I have not. It's still in my wallet. We'll get your medicine tomorrow, and we'll get all the things. I set some fish out. We got to cook that tomorrow.
Well, have a nice dinner.
Yeah, stew's good. Stew's good for the winter. Now you have these grapes down here.
Asia's having a turkey, right?
Yes, she's going to have Thanksgiving. She's going to have turkey, and we're going to... Are we going to go over the night before?
Oh, yeah. We can.
Okay, because I usually, if we have it here, then I usually cook the turkey and everything.
New Year's. We're going to have the ham, right?
Christmas will be ham, yes, Grandma.
Yeah.
I think everyone agrees to ham.
Huh?
I think everyone agrees on ham. We could have like a brisket or something, but ham would be just fine.
We have one here?
Ham? No. No.
We gotta go get one.
Yeah. They'll have a sale.
And Blake like ham, don't we?
Yeah, ham is fine. I'll do that, and I'll make the cheese potatoes, and that'll be that. Cheese potatoes and what? What else do we make with Christmas?
She took my picture. I know damn good much she did.
I don't think she took your picture, Grandma. Of what? Of who? Of who? Of what? Of what's the subject of the picture?
The picture had never mind.
No.
Never mind. She's got it. She grinned. She said she'll see that I got one.
Of Brittany and Remy or the babies? Because you got two.
No, it's the baby and he's sworn in. She ran it right.
You have it sitting right there.
Is that it?
It's the hallway picture. It's right here. See? She's right here. She's being my niece. My brother re-upped, and then my little niece ran up to him during the ceremony, so she mimicked. It's right here.
She swear. Yeah. Oh my God. You know what? He has turned out to be a good father.
Yes, he's an excellent father.
She adores him,
Mm-hmm.
and she listens to him.
Yep.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, let's just hope he takes after his uncle and not his dad.
Right.
Not me. We're talking about my dad and my uncle. Our dad and our uncle. We have oranges, I think.
Would you like?
A fruit salad? Not especially. You've made fruit salad for the last... No, you've just made it. You keep making it. I like the grapes. Just eat the grapes. Hello, Condor. Let's see. Cheese potatoes. Do I have...
Tell me what you want for Christmas.
Hold on one second. I make the cheese potatoes whenever we have brisket. Either brisket or ham as the side dish.
I'll do the potato.
No, I'm just talking to them. What did you ask? Something about turkey or Christmas?
Oh, Christmas. Oh, we're gonna get a big ham or turkey. We're gonna get a big ham.
We're having a ham for Christmas. A ham, cheese potatoes, and I guess green beans. That's traditional. I remember
Huh?
you back in the day, you would come over, you and Grandpa would come over to our house, and we'd have finger foods like cheeses, crackers, the hot wings. It was all finger. It was finger foods Christmas Eve or tamales.
Or maybe it was.
And then when we came over to your house, you had the whole 9 yards.
Always had the turkey with mashed potatoes.
Did we have turkey on Christmas too? Or was it ham?
Sometimes I had turkey. Sometimes it depends on what the kids wanted.
Right.
I'd say, "What do you want?" Asia'd say, "Grandma, Mom, I want so." Mike is saying, me too. Well, that would fly then. That's what we did.
Ham is fine, Grandma. It depends on what meat you have that the cheese potatoes goes with.
Patio nice. Because if it's nice, they like to go out there and eat, laugh, and talk.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. It'll all be done by the time Christmas is ready, Grandma. Yep, yep.
Do we have any dirt?
No. I mean, potting soil or actual, like...
For my plant?
Yes, yes, you have potting soil. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Well, you liked the way they looked. Wait, where did you read that? That they don't like the sun too much? Well, should we bring them inside?
They say you can put them outside if you just take care of them.
Well, they don't like. You say they don't. Oh, you switched where they were.
Well, I thought maybe we just put a little dirt and leave them for a couple of days and see what they do.
Yeah, sure. Let me get my shoes on.
Now,
Yep.
We could put them in these pots because they've already got dirt in there.
Well, you'll want to add a little bit more soil so that they can feed on it.
All right, we'll get the dirt. We got a lot of dirt.
I think so. It's around the corner.
And we'll plant them in.
Okay, now we're gonna plant stuff. I used the model for the newer X-Men. The model of Jubilee, which is pretty accurate to the original. I mean, for the most part, they try to make everything in that new series a little bit more streamlined. Tamales are great for Christmas. Although, like I said, we used to do these things with just finger foods. So it would be hot wings and a cheese tray, crackers, that shrimp dip or that onion dip, not that thing, the round shrimp thing. It's like cream cheese and shrimp, and then rolled in onion flakes, and it's shallot, and you'd have to chop off a wedge of it, or cheese wheels and stuff. I'm trying to think what else. What greens did we have? I think we also just had a tray of a vegetable tray, which was the closest thing to a vegetable I ate during that time.
My little digger, what did you do?
There are several of them. Where are... Actually, yeah, that's a good question.
Maybe it dropped
you. I'm not seeing him. Well, maybe I put him back in the shed. Hold on, folks. Ooh, actually, we don't have a whole lot of soil, but I'm going to cannibalize this other one. Okay, let me check the garage. Okay, let me check the garage. We have a little bit of soil left, but that'll be fine. Yeah, but that's fine. That's fine. They've got them.
Oh my God, that is...
Yeah. Where's my phone? Oh, hold on. Okay, don't dig. Don't get it yet. Great, now I lost my phone. Ugh. Yeah, here's all the stuff. Here's a digger. Or a trowel, I guess is what you'd call it. Are you tired of owls all over the place? Well, you need the owl trowel. Would you call them cheese wheels? They're more like cheese ball things. Also, like, it was mainly just, you'd also have just a bunch of sweets. Like your mom makes Buckeyes. My dad used to make chocolate chip cookies. Grandma made all sorts of things. Snowballs. She started making peanut brittle just a few years ago. I'm not a fan of it. Here you go, Grandma. Here's the. Where'd you put it? Where'd you put it all? I was going to use it. I said, where'd you put them all? Oh, okay. I could have. Grandma, you. Right. Okay. Here. You want it right here? Okay. Give me the trowel.
Then I have to get some more dirt. It'll be all right.
What happened to Mom's plant?
Which one?
This one.
I died.
Well, it's still the bulb. It'll come back next year. Watch. It'll come back.
Well, don't put it near my plant.
Okay, well, this is still a good bulb.
Give me your put some water. I'll put it in. I'll get it thrown in a glass
Here's another one.
in the house.
Yeah, and here's all the little ones. These would grow good in your...
I'll put that plant in there first.
Okay.
Because I want it to look red and sharp.
Here's another one.
I'll put it,
These come back every year,
I'll
Grandma.
put 'em- well, shit. They never did do anything.
They would come back every year. It was that green plant.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't we not dig them in there?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. We could start transferring a bunch of them.
Right. And put some birds in there.
They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big bulbs here.
Yeah.
6.
Unless they're no good.
No, they're good. They're just go into hibernation. 7, 8. This whole thing's full of them.
They never bloomed last year.
They totally bloomed this year. Anyway, there you go. Yeah, you'll have plenty of plants if you just use these bulbs. Mom has those thickener. Make it a surprise.
I think we're going over Christmas Eve.
Yeah, here's the best one. It's still got some sacks of nutrients attached to it.
Really?
Yes,
And we'll stay all night.
for Thanksgiving.
I mean, for Thanksgiving, we'll stay all night with them.
Okay.
And then the next morning, you want to put that one in there too, or is that too much?
These would look okay side by side if you want that. Or do you want them just separately? I think this. I don't know if it'll spread out and grow fast enough. But let's just see how it looks. Got dirt on both sides.
And I'll just take that dirt and put in that bowl and put it in there.
Okay, that sounds good.
I don't want to put this one. I have to go back.
Uh-huh.
Which I could. Because it's very, you gotta bring them in when it gets hot, move them, and there's a lot of work to do.
Well,
Gee, you can read up and see what you think.
oh, I'm glad you're happy.
Oh Lord, Grandpa would have been
What, Grandpa, or Grandpa?
Jim.
Okay, yeah, he would have.
Oh, when he found this house, he called me. He was so excited. He said that I found our home. He wanted to get married here.
Yep, which you did. You had them.
The kids had left me alone. And they I wonder what that is. Oh, shit.
Oh, you mean his kids?
How come they haven't bloomed this year?
Grandma, they did during the summer. They're just barren out. They're just waiting for spring.
You know, maybe we didn't water it. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna throw them away. These are good bulbs. People pay for these. I'm gonna figure out a place to put them.
To go back?
Yeah, I could plant them in these little sections.
Well, couldn't you put some in here?
Yeah, I'm gonna put them in.
Beautiful gold.
Yeah, these are great. These got lots of moisture in them. And this one's got the roots on it, trying to go already.
Oh, good. Oh, we'll have fun.
In springtime, these will pop up. I don't know about this dirt, but yeah, they got those big white flowers when they finally they look like grass when they're growing, and then they bloom into that one big white flower at the end.
I never did skip them.
Okay,
I wonder why people leave those bushes grow so tall.
because they probably like it that way, Grandma. Just to run overtime, so they just, and they're not here half the time.
So do you want to put that over there?
Yeah, that one will go fine over there.
Out here and put over there?
No, I'll cannibalize some dirt somewhere else.
There's no dirt in there.
Yeah, I know now. Let's see. Let me get a bucket. Yeah, you got plenty of dirt in this one. Oh, here's some garden soil. Or did you move the bag back here? You moved the bag back here. Okay. Okay, let me just get a bucket. Yeah, it looks fine. I think those will do okay there. They don't get a lot of direct sunlight. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and my grandma. Yeah, I gotta cannibalize some dirt from another planter. Well, it's a little dusty. Doesn't have a lot of great soil to it. Here. Well, that was just a wild plant, Grandma. That wasn't a bush or anything. No, but that was just a wild plant. That wasn't one that you planted. It was just something that was there. It was like the one over there. Be careful. Here, Grandma, I'll walk you. Here, I'll help you. No, I got it, Grandma. I'm not saying anything. Just watch out. There we go. Yeah, you are. John. Well, what, those?
They never do nothing.
Well, they make those big seed stalks.
Do we cut them down a little bit?
Oh, I could definitely trim them up. I do what I do with moms.
All right, trim them up and then we'll blow that off for Easter.
Okay.
You know, it's time to blow it.
Okay. Well, I'll shape it up.
I'm so proud. Look at it growing.
Well, I don't. Yeah, it's doing good. There's a series of succulents we have there. They're not necessarily growing. They're just separating a little bit. This, but que sera. That looks fine. Looks good. Now I gotta bury it. I gotta bury it a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that's fine.
I can keep the birds.
But you gotta watch out. This one. I wonder if there's any sort of glue or terracotta seam. I forget what they do. They'll do something when there's a cut. When there's a crack in the terracotta. There's something people do. I don't think it's more clay. I got to rewatch that primitive technology video guy. Gardening. Well, she's got her own plans. She's got her. She's got a pool, a yard, and a thing. Yeah, well, the pool is. I don't know. I think the pool might be a little bit more trouble than it is.
She don't want it now. She wants to decorate.
Well, she's got plenty of room. She could get a. Well, that's the thing. That is the issue. We have all the pots because Dad collect. Huh?
Get some dirt out of this.
No, it's fine. It's covered.
Don't you think it needs some more dirt?
Not really. I have it buried in the dirt level.
Don't leave it too shallow.
It's not too shallow.
Dig it and burn it.
The birds will not dig up and get into this one.
Get my dirt. Oh, that looks pretty good.
Yes, it's very nice. I'll leave that there, and I shall.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they look. It's very striking.
Yeah, they are in a year.
Uh-huh. Yes, it's very nice. Yes, ma'am. It's got dirt in it. It'll be all set for Easter. Where we celebrate Jack Skellington surviving the U.S. military attack.
We're done.
Now you see you've got a hummingbird right there. Oh, she missed it.
Blow it off.
Well, you'll have me blow it off sooner than that. Okay.
We're done?
Yeah, for now, I guess.
Is this yours?
Now is your stick. You picked it up.
What color would you paint this?
I paint.
That's great.
Yeah, okay. Well, they have some terracotta. If you wanted it to blend in with stuff, you can make it look like terracotta. I think they have some spray paint.
Okay.
Um,
You spray it.
yeah, with the plant in it.
It'd be pretty terracotta.
Okay, but with the plant in it, I don't know if that would choke it out.
It'd be pretty thick. It's too white.
Yeah, you have nothing else that looks
No.
like it except this one. This is black, and that one's green. You have a whole set of them that kind of stick out here.
We're fine. I'll look
We'll see. She may forget about it another day.
till we bought and get you right.
Okay, well, you're... Yep, it looks good.
Are you done with that bucket?
Yeah, I'll put it up. No, Grandma. I put it up near the garage. I get it.
Do you have enough dirt in that pot?
Yes, I do, Grandma. It's covered the whole plant. Standing on its own, and it's at the dirt level. Okay, well, we made stew, did our gardening. I think that's about it. Okay, and we're going to leave that chair out here, and fine. Okay, so what are we talking about? What are we... Did the mic turn off? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hey, Meal Wheel 35. Sorry, I guess I was outside. My mic is being caught on OBS now. I guess I was just gone. Hello, Mr. Tim. Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't expecting to go out gardening. If I did, I would have put the Bluetooth receiver on a longer wire. I don't know. The code is just the code. Was there a period of time when like yellow leather was big? I think it was like big during the 60s, and then it came back in the 80s because of the 20-year nostalgia cycle. But like, I don't know. It was always a big thing in cartoons, more so than I've ever seen in real life. Well, no, this is just an Artcast. This is done. This is just a re-recording of what I've drawn. But now I can sit here and collect my thoughts. Or do other things. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Gotta wash my hands. It was out in the dirt. In Dick Tracy's time? Yeah, I guess so. He had the iconic yellow. It's definitely striking, but I've never actually seen it in real life outside of like raincoats. Yes, this is pre-recorded. The ones that are on the Princess Melanie channel are live. Sometimes. I have to figure out a way to use every second of the day. Batteries. I need a battery. And the mouse is dying. Is this a AA? Yep, okay. Cool. Flip this back out. So yeah, I thought I'd be working in the kitchen, but she wanted me to do some gardening as well. Got some pretty good plants. So you didn't hear the whole conversation about the bulbs? I was digging through another planter and I found like 9 full-size bulbs of some plant that my mom gave us. Okay, so where does this one go? Okay, good. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, hey, Scott, I got your video. Looks pretty good. Yeah, you did real good. Metaphor. It's a challenging method to get yellow leather like that. As someone who has dabbled in working with leather and dyeing it, I had blue hands for a week until. Ooh. That sounds right. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I never worked with leather. I've only worked with them like rigid body stuff, like model making and things like. Oh no! Actually, scratch that. I did have to make a dress for a little puppet once. That was my freshman year, and I made a stop motion animation, and I had to make a little dress. Just a very simple one. So I did have to learn how to stitch that together. Not the same as leather working, but still. Yeah. Yeah, I was just in the room doing my thing.
All right, you want to say I'm getting ready to make that.
Are you using grease? Baking in the baking grease? The ones we save. Okay. If you use it.
Just so happened it was up.
Oh, okay. I don't.
And I could solve that.
That's new to me, but okay.
And I found it, and I put it in here with the other.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's we don't have to.
We don't need tomatoes. You don't like tomatoes.
Yeah, but I put it in my recipe.
She does never puts tomato. Okay. So you want a sandwich? Okay, you got it. I'll make you a nice sandwich. I'll make you a nice Sammy. Do you want lettuce on it?
Well, honey, we got
Yeah, the canned chicken, but we don't need that. Do you want lettuce on yours?
No.
No. You just want regular. Okay, very good. That's nice. We'll have a nice stew tonight. Okay. Maybe we can do that tomorrow when we go pick up your medicine.
We're gonna have a few tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, the soup's made. We don't need anything for it. I don't like. I'm gonna put the kibosh on this right now. I don't like it when it has tomatoes in it, Grandma. No. Okay, thank you.
Are you just doing that because you don't want to go to college?
Well, no, but we'd never put.
What if you don't like
No, I don't like tomatoes, and I'm just gonna put it on me.
Do you like tomatoes on a sandwich?
Yeah, on a sandwich, but I don't like it in the stew.
Don't put it in there. And my brown is real pretty, and you got the candy set up.
Yep. She doesn't like the tomatoes in the stew.
I don't know how it tastes.
But I think she forgot.
Some kind of liquid.
You use broth, beef broth.
That's what we'll do. I'll make you rough.
Here's some. You take this and you put it in a thing of in a glass.
How much water?
Oh, you use one of those little coffee cups that you have, the little white ones up there, and then you put it in the microwave. Here, I got it. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. We got enough juice.
It's condensed, Grandma. It'll definitely make enough.
And we got a lot of meat here. And it's putting on
And the veggies will also give up their water to the stew. So, okay. Here we go.
Did you say your mother ordered one of these? Oh, here it is.
Yeah, it's brand new. There's the pepper one, but you have a pepper one. You have 1 salt and 2 pepper shakers.
Okay.
So if you want to put that one back in the case.
I'll put it in.
Okay, well, hold on.
I'll put it in there.
Don't turn around. I got to put this in the microwave.
Yeah, I'll pick it off the paper.
Yes, I believe you did. I have no idea if she paid her.
I'll do.
You owe me nothing.
Yeah, something you did on this. Yeah.
I ordered the book that you tore the page out of, but that's not anything. That was only $10. We're all good. We do need more cheese, though. Not shredded cheese, just deli meat cheese. Okay. Do.
Yeah.
You bet. Oh, believe me, you do. Well, then that's going to have to be something you bring up with her. Yes. Yeah. And then you move it over here.
But you wrote. You're making it, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am. Hold on. Little. You got it. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna have a little bit of ground. May I add some spices to it? I'm gonna do it anyway. A little bit of ground cumin. We have no garlic, so I'm gonna put garlic salt. Lovely. I think she put regular salt in there. Meat tenderizer, just a little bit. I think she might appreciate that. Okay. She doesn't like cumin. She doesn't like chili powder. Paprika, of course.
Do you think we got more veggies than we need?
No, this'll be fine. You can add more to this. This is just the base of your broth. You can add more water to this. This is just the base of your broth.
Well, we don't want to take over the taste.
Well, it's broth. It's nothing but taste.
Yeah, but I want it to taste like broth and not water.
Okay. Well, it's yes, ma'am.
My God. We got enough food.
Yeah, but that's what that's the amount we make, and then you have it for the next couple days. You like it.
Now, where's the broth?
It's in there. Hold on.
Don't make it too hot.
I won't. It'll definitely.
Be frothy.
Yes, ma'am. The veggies will also give up their water. And if not, I can add more broth to it.
Come on.
I'll put it on high, and we just have it now. Okay. I need some mustard with mine. Well, also, they also move around a lot, so you don't know what to give them.
Huh?
They move around a lot, so you don't know what to give them. That's good.
He just said she's immaculate person. Now,
Yeah, she does clean a lot.
oh, you bang somebody like that. Pretty bold. Wasn't it them that gave you that?
Yes, it is. They did give you the fruit tray.
Right, I use it. I didn't at first, but then.
Well, you got it out when they were coming over. Okay, here we go. Okay. No, she never likes tomatoes in her stew. She never uses it. That's why we have to. That's why we have to. That's the problem. Her friend gave her that recipe and she hated it. And then she took out the tomatoes and then the recipe was fine. But now, every time she makes stew, she thinks she adds tomatoes. Now, recently. That's like a development from like the last 2 years or so. Like she's 94. She's doing great. Fantastic for someone her age. Like I've met people that were half dead at 78. And grandma's running circles around them, but there's just the issue of sometimes her memory. And that can get a little dicey around her medication, which is what I take care of, along with all the other stuff. Like she just ran and got into the hills. Not the hills, the rocks. Spy X Family. Yeah, it's a fairly extremely popular show. That little kid is a pistol. Fritz, are you still here? I sent over the image on pardon me, on Twitter. I still have old business there. I don't post, but I'm running the DMs. Anyway, yeah, the image is done. It will be done soon, and I think I sent it over there. I also posted it on Blue Sky. I'm definitely going to just start posting over there. Your dad's about to be 82. That's fantastic. Yeah, yeah. Grandma had it was her 90th, and she busted her leg. She was on the phone with her other daughter in Oklahoma, and she got her foot caught around the phone cord and just went backwards. So that's unfortunately what happened. Yeah.
They think I've got a package or we got one.
No, you do not have. This is a 6-3. No, you do not have a parcel. Just here. You want me to erase it? Yeah.
You sure?
I'm almost certain, Grandma. There you go. But anyway, they patched her up, and she was on her feet the next day. It's amazing what they could do. My mother, bless her heart, they said she had a clogged artery, not arteries, veins. I don't know, something. They had to get into her veins, and the procedure involved her still being in a twilight state. They ran a wire up her leg, the main artery, the one that if that ever gets cut, you're kind of screwed. Ran a wire from there up to her heart, down through to her arm. Turns out she didn't need a stent at all. They just cleaned out some muck, and she was fine by the end of the afternoon. And she was awake for the whole thing, and she could see what the doctor was doing on the big screen TV. Which is, you think about crazy stuff like that, and you think about her parents, and you think about how, unfortunately, they had my great grandfather had a very long struggle with stomach cancer, which was very, again, makes you very grateful for what the modern procedures we have now, which is why I can hear why they say that the first person that'll that'll live forever is already born. It's like, well, I guess so. But at what cost? Which seems weird. I'm kind of surprised you still have we don't have a landline. I don't have a landline. She's talking about her cell phone. Ooh, I'm gonna make some noodles. I forgot I have the thing on. Yeah, I've taken to eating instant noodle lunches. What about this guy? Dan Mincendick. All right, that's one of your friends. Oh crap! He looks like Mark.
Does he?
Yeah.
Should we try to see if he's related? There was a Dan mentioned it when I was a kid. I wonder if this.
You mean Dan Mincendick Jr. or the second? I don't know. He seems to be connected with. He's a mutual. I don't know about Facebook, but he seems to be a mutual friend of. I don't know, maybe Ian or Blake. Right, right. But yeah, this guy looks like the spitting image of my cousin. Okay, who's that? Potential spam. Just hang up on him. Yeah, we had a good morning. And it just got started. Okay, when that starts whistling, then I'll turn it off, Grandma. No! My phone. Okay. Ugh. Darn it. It exploded. Battery fell out and everything. Oh, geez. Thanks, Fritz. Thanks again for everything. I hope you and your family have a great day. Yep, I think we'll do okay. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, no, that was the phone for the, yeah, that's the cable, like the charge cable. It was just sitting out in the thing. She got it wrapped around. She had it behind her nightstand. Okay, my bad. I was like, okay, I brought up the phone. Multiverses got recommended or got a nomination for best fighting game. I'm looking through Blue Skies and I just came across Pat Stares At. Like there's Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero. Okay. I don't Grand Line something Rising. Marvel Collection, Tekken 8, of course. Man, I haven't played Marvel Versus for a long time. Hey, Matt. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep on a regular schedule. Groovy. Okay. No, don't save as. Where is it? Okay, I'm doing some book work. Not a bookkeeping, I guess you'd call it. I haven't played Fortnite in a while. I just saw an old title card for Fortnite, and I was like, huh, should I check it out? Just for shits and giggles. I haven't bought the season because I don't care about, I don't care about doing extra work for a month-long season. So I'm just going to wait until the regular season starts and figure out what the hell what we got from there. Let's see. Marvel versus 3 on 360. I haven't had a decade, and that's good to hear. I actually wanted to ask you, thought about re-uploading some of your old familiar faces from there. Clean up the audio and such. I don't know about... I've got it all somewhere. I don't know about cleaning up the audio. I don't think I could do that. If I wanted to, maybe I could remaster some stuff. Like actually just start from the scratch. Yeah, the old hurdle of copyright, that would be the biggest thing in some cases. Here we go. I don't have... Do I have OBS open somewhere? Oh, no. I think my computer just froze. No, okay. It just stopped for a little bit. Okay. My water's boiling. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Oh, you found some of the potato soup I gave you, I made. Oh, are you okay? Did you hurt yourself?
It just dropped.
Okay. That goes in here. It'll have lots of taste to it. I added some spices and such. If not, I can doctor it up. It'll be fine. Let it at least cook for an hour. I said let it at least cook for 2 hours, and then I'll taste it and figure out what I could do with it. Yeah, very good. Let me cover up my soup. No, it's potato soup. I made it for you. Yeah. Well, you can still have it. It's not going to spoil any. Very good. Yep, she does love potato soup. God, we have so many dum-dums. I'm going to just move the dum-dums into my room. She doesn't need them. Did you, you took a pain pill already? Well, you've walked around a lot. Okay, do your stretches. Here, I'll help you. I'll help you get it all set up, the mat and the pillow and everything. She's a little discouraged about her back, but again, she's doing way better than anyone else her age. I'm really proud how these hands turned out. Usually I'm getting better at hands, but these are especially I'm happy with.
We'll put our candy in this.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna put that in the garage.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Should we keep this?
What is that?
I think we better.
Oh, that's your plant.
Yeah.
Is it needy? Okay, water. Purified. Well, purified water is best. They always say that.
All this is my floor.
Bill Centric. No, this isn't. Grandma, this is that plant right there. This isn't your new plants. It's this one. Although it is.
Real cold. I don't know. Let's see what it is.
Well, no, this is your indoor plant. It's right here.
You can always move.
Okay. She's not listening to me, but. Wait, does she have her hearing aids in? She's practically bionic. Plus, potatoes have somewhat interesting history. They have an argument, industrial revolution with them. Of course, they're huge starch holders. They're like, oh, the picture is a gift. Oh man, cool. Let me check it out. Here, hold on. No. Oh yeah, the wasp hole. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It's awesome. There we go. We'll throw this in there. Oh, it's the 10-year anniversary of the Jimquisition. Good for her. I've missed a ton of Mondays. Okay. Ooh, very good. Got that done. Ah, very good. Fitz answered back. I should start moving a bunch of my artwork over towards Blue Sky. Hello, May. How's it going? Pineapple pieces and coconut water. Pretty good. On the subject, I recently watched through Evolution, and I was thinking of his X-23. Well, she wasn't a big thing in the comics, and that was the big sort of that was that what would you call a tentpole event. And when you think about it, that's par for the course for like the original series or the original X-Men. I mean, sometimes things would like be like, oh man, this is a huge event, and it's the characters are, they don't have a lot of screen time. Yeah, sorry, I'm just kind of got lost. I got lost in the sauce when it came to Blue Sky. So I'm just sitting here after chopping stuff up and looking at plants and things like that. I would have to say that this commission turned out really, really good. Well, where is... Okay, here we go. We can speed things up a little bit. Get to the inking, or get to the shading part. I think people have asked this multiple times, and I keep answering this, but the way I shade is I put one layer on a multiply and then use a very, I don't know, very light, almost close to white, but like some sort of off color. At this point, I think I'm using like a kind of more orangey gray to really make the yellow pop. It basically multiplies the color of anything below it. And if you want, you can go back in afterwards, isolate those colors or the space, the area that you're working in, and then tweak those colors. Yeah, as character designs go, Lydia was a little bit, she was a little bit hard to get a track of because she's got that big head and a very small body. I think actually, I like the way this design ended, or I like the way this ended up, but I think her head is still supposed to be bigger than it turned out. Oh, hey, Seamus. My big quiz is I'm writing a review of X-Men 97, and I'm just talking about, oh, cool. Yeah, I liked 97. I don't know if it's just because I'm older and I can kind of keep a track. I think if it aired when I was a kid, um, like the original one did, I think I would kind of like the Sentinel fight, and then everything after that, I'd be kind of like, oh, what's going on? I don't. I think I would. I think I would check in for the first episode, and then maybe the video game episode, and be like, ah, that's cool. But it is really good. It's unfortunate that what happened with the showrunner or the producer or whatever. Some guy he was sexually harassing, sending inappropriate pictures to his staff. That's what happened when it came out, or that's the story that got verified. It's like, geez. Tim Burton he definitely had the bobblehead aesthetic, and that transferred over to his show, Beetlejuice. I was gonna say, yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Who animated Beetlejuice? Was that Nelvana? It must have been Nelvana. Ooh, I gotta get my soup. Hold on, I'm gonna add some teriyaki sauce. You're not adding red pepper to it, are you?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll use it. Yeah, just let it cook. It'll. Mm. You hear how loud she keeps her TV on? It's a total reverse. My parents used to be like, "You've got your TV on too loud. Turn it down. Turn it down." That's why I always had to sit close to the TV. And now it's reversed. They can't hear anything, so they got to turn it up super loud. But that's okay. I got headphones. I was also going to say that our generation, I don't think we'll have a stigma when it comes to hearing aids, because we always wear our earbuds anyway. Like, we're walking down the street, Grandma's got her hearing aids in, and I got my earbuds. Because sometimes she wants to do something and it takes a while, and I just listen to a podcast or some music or a YouTube video. I think one time she had it so loud it was catching on stream. Pardon. I think that's another reason why I checked out of the Marvel animated series and then kept with the DC stuff, because when I think Marvel was justified in its approach to be like, well, people will recognize who these characters are. They'll recognize who these characters are, and then they'll want to watch, which is, I guess, an appropriate enough strategy, but also like sort of the antithesis of what Stan Lee he always said. He always says when you're writing for comics, every comic is someone's first comic. So, like, do your best to like introduce these characters with pizzazz. That's why he put the names in front of all the superheroes, like the indestructible Iron Man, the uncanny X-Men. It's just a kind of a little extra pizzazz. But I do think I think the original runners of the Batman, like we're all sort of in agreement, right? That you would put Batman the animated series above the 90s Spider-Man series and above X-Men, right? Like X-Men, fine. It's got its diehard defenders. But like, would anyone really put that above Batman? Because I think it had they were just so tuned in to like the drama, or like how to like film, like make it feel like film. Like you're introduced to Nigma, and what's the first thing that happens with Nigma? He doesn't show up in the suit. He's walking down the hallway. He's filling out the crossword puzzle, and he gets to his office and it's locked. And you immediately you set up the point where, oh, he's working in an office. He just got fired, and that's what triggers him. The introduction of Catwoman. She's running around all the rooftops. I don't think they would do anything like that in X-Men. Like, people would literally just show up. Like, it was so... They would hit you so hard and so fast with the storytelling. The first episode is literally just Jubilee's parents arguing about, like, oh, mutants. She's a mutant. She's a freak. And then she just starts weeping. And then that only lasts, like, maybe... what, a minute? I'm being generous. I think it's more like 30 seconds. So there's not like any sort of room to ruminate on it. So even as a kid, and even though I didn't know who the characters were in Batman, I was still sort of intrigued by the actual storytelling of it. Like the fact they used all the dark colors and everything. And X-Men 97 does a good job at blending what made that show good, but also tries to make it it tries to keep the old style and the old feeling, but enhance it a little more. Like, I don't know who the Goblin Queen is. I never knew who the Goblin Queen is. I never knew that there was any sort of clone. And by that time, that was when it sort of got into a little bit of a lull. Because I was like, I really don't know what's going on here. But it was the introduction of Mr. Sinister. But by the time Genosha is attacked, and we know who Leech is, and we know who Magneto is, and we know the connection between the two characters, and when that shoe drops, then it really just has a huge impact on us. So I think, yeah, they done good. They did good for, like... They just kind of refitted the way to make it work better. I would say Evolution was pretty good, but Evolution also just suffers from, like, I don't know, a lot of the tropes at the time. the colors in that show are a little bit grungier and muted. I wouldn't mind something a little bit brighter. They were pretty bright. Kirk was a was a huge bright blue. Did Beast ever show up in that show? I'm trying to think. He wasn't in the first X-Men. They saved him until X-Men 3, so I don't think there was any sort of proposal to put him in. Let's see. Beast. X-Men Evolution. Oh no, he was there. He was there the whole time. I'm just dumb. He kind of looks. He doesn't have the spiky hair. He has like a kind of mullet. Yeah, he looks considerably more monkey-like. I don't know. I'm not. I'm looking at it again. I'm kind of digging the original one. Right. I'm looking at a picture of him now. So he was just a full-grown adult and then changed into his mutant form. I thought that stuff happened when he was a teenager. Okay, that's an interesting take on the character. That is pulling me in. Now, why didn't they ever do the thing where they could just do the watch thing that they did for Nightcrawler? Okay, well, I'm just misremembering everything. Okay, here's a trailer for Screamboat. Wait, Screamboat. The Killer Steamboat Willie show cartoon, the one that featuring Mickey Mouse. Okay, I'm not watching that. Why does YouTube want to show me Ray Stevens all of a sudden? Wait, is Ray Stevens piggybacking off of Tom Hardy? Yeah, sure, YouTube. Tom Hardy and Ray Stevens are just about the same thing. For those who don't know, Tom Hardy is a sort of, I guess I wouldn't even call it parody songs. They're just good songs, but they're about things like D&D and Red Flags. Let's see, Red Flags has 126 million views as of today. So you should probably know who Tom Hardy is. He's a top-notch guy. Ray Stevens, a little bit of a xenophobic, whose song styles would fit in very well with like the blue, the white collar comedy tour. He did The Streak. He did The Streak. He did a lot of also pretty good songs. But I think at some point he went off the deep end. No, it's Tom Cardy. Tom Cardy's the good one, and Steve. Ray Stevens. They call him the Streak. You know, he did a lot of. He did one good song that I loved. It was the Squirrel Revival. It's about how when he was a kid, he brought a squirrel into church, and it caused a lot of chaos. Yes, it's about streaking. They call him the Streak. Something, something. Blah, 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 blah. No. But I'm like wondering how the hell am I getting these? Oh, got a pepper. No, the guy. No. The guy who did The Streak is also the same guy who did a song about killing Arabs in not after 9/11. We're talking about the first one, Desert Storm. Oh yeah, Weird Al is great, but you can't go wrong with a Tom Cardy or a let's see, who did the news song? No, not the news song. Bo Burnham. You can't go wrong with him. He was good. And there was another guy, something Lynch, Dave Lynch or something. Every once in a while, there's a comedian songwriter that just hits it big, makes a splash. I'm hoping that Tom Cardy can kind of stay the course. Oh, thanks, Byrne. I will try. Stephen Lynch. Okay, cool. They're all named Steves. Stephen Lynch is great. He had his own song about D&D and bowling. Lemon Demon's good. Flight of Conchord is, yeah, they're good too. Did you know the guy from the Flight of the Conchords is the bad guy in Men in Black 3? I was like, holy crap, what? Yeah, something the Beast. I forget what it was called. Okay, I'm being summoned. Hold on. What you gonna do, Grandma? Oh, he's talking to... Okay, never mind. She's talking to my uncle. Okay, and of course... No, not Kids in the Hall. And of course, Trevor Moore was also a gifted musician. Rest in peace. He did the Mouthwash song and God Wants You to Wear a Hat and a bunch of other really great. And the Old Folks Home. Let's go to the old folks' home. We can get doped up and all get stoned. How often do you draw? I try to. Now I'm in. I've been taking some commissions for the last couple weeks, so I try to draw every day. Presidents of the United States, actually. Yeah, they might be giants. Does count. I don't know about the presidents of the United States. The only thing I know from them is that they did the theme song for George of the Jungle, the Disney one. Yeah, you should try to draw every day. Oh, this is the new stuff. This is the new stuff that I didn't stream yesterday. I got up this morning and did this. I didn't know it was going to take 30 minutes, but it did. I was trying to figure out what to do with the background and what to do with the special effects. Did they? Pistons did Love. They did the theme song for the Drew Carey show, plus other stuff. Okay. Peaches, as in. Wait, are we talking about like the Super Mario Brother movie Peaches, or the kids in? I mean, the King of the Hill Peaches? Or an entirely different third thing? Yeah, Cap. What is it? Oh,
The heat just did that.
oh no. I have no idea if there's some sort of leather repair or liquid leather you can do.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it
Ask
there.
Mom, and then ask maybe
Oh, I didn't know this.
ask Nancy.
This is it. And it's
Well-
coming off too.
Yeah.
Oh boy, it's really bad there.
Okay.
All right, I may not throw it away.
Don't ask about what's inside of it. There's something green.
I'll ask them.
Oh, really? That is a banger. Let's see if we got a Twitch stream. I'm just looking through Blue Skies. Now I'm worried about Grandma. Now she's in the garage. stooping around. It's almost 1. She should be taking a nap by now. Well, I guess maybe that shot's helping her. Mixed feelings, apparently. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I was using the colors from the poster because I was like, oh, that's a pretty good poster. You could have seen in some of the references that I was using, I was trying to figure out, well, what X-Men do I want to use? I was thinking about using that whole, I don't know, weird, what would you call it? Kirby-esque background with the dots and everything. Yeah, you can see me trying to work with that idea, and I think I decide against it. Yeah. Our entire comedy is based around LeBron James. It's Cleveland, it's Cleveland. I've never been there. Let's get to the good parts. Yep. Okay, so I'm just making some snake shapes and stuff like that. Okay, I see what's going on. I was a little concerned about something. All right, Captain. I think that's the 3rd time she's told me that. The Unfinished Business of Mr. Holland's Opus. Okay, cool. The new My Brother, Me just dropped. Oh, and they got a Black Friday sale over at Covert Instruments from the lockpicking lawyer. So anyway, the commissioner asked for her to display Jubilee-like powers, but to have it be like snakes and bats and stuff. So what I've settled on is like firework projections in the shapes of all that. You'll see. I think it turned out really nice. But here's me just making all those individual shapes. There's a way to like make a nice pattern brush in Paint Tool Saya, or not Paint Tool Saya, pardon me, Clip Studio. But it's a bit of a hassle, and I didn't want to jump between the two. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna make a couple of each shape and copy and then change the color. I really don't need to like go through all those processes. Oh, I added too much pepper to this, or red pepper. It's a little bit easier when you get the hang of it, but the thing is that when you make a new brush in Clip Studio, you have to like give it a name. And I don't mean that. You need to give a name to all your assets. And if you want multiple assets all together, then you have to like figure out which order you want them in. It's a thing. And apparently you can't make a scatter brush in Affinity 2. I mean, I guess you could, but it doesn't work the same way as it does here or... And the weird part is I have some brushes made up, some pattern brushes made up in Paint Tool Saya, but that's an even bigger pain. Because Paint Tool Saya will only accept a certain kind of, I forget what it was called, bitmap, and you got to strip it of all its data. So you need another program to strip it of its data. I forget which program it's called. Let's see, I have it here. Yeah, I use something called Infern View 664. It's got like a picture of a cat that looks like roadkill with the number 64 on it. I don't know why or what that program is. I just know I followed a tutorial from someone else. I made a bunch of them, and then I stopped doing it because it was a huge pain in the ass, and now I've forgotten how to do it again. But I still have some of these. Like I still have like a brush texture, or like a grass texture, and circles and stuff like that, and stardust. So yeah. Clip Studio wants to do so much stuff that it can't really do one thing really well. Like I'm gonna die on the hill that Paint Tool Saya has the best pen stabilizer, and I would say even possibly best vector based pen, because you can like manipulate the pen in such a weird way. You can the handles all respond when you start grabbing things. Clip Studio has an abysmal vector-based system. Like, it's too slow, it's too sloppy. Forget it. Pardon me, I need some water. Um, there we go. Affinity is fine. It's got it. That's all it is. It's vector based. But there's some sort of setting that I don't understand where the I just don't know. You could just do more, or you can do more finesse work when it comes to Clip Studio than you can in that program. The only thing that it has is that you can't work with the outlines. You can't cut a shape in half. You can't manipulate it that way, which gives it a leg up to Paint Tool Saya. Pardon me, is there still spots for a new commission? Yeah, I could take one. You still got my Twitter or everything. Also, but if you want to, you can move over to Blue Skies. I'm CR over at Blue Skies. Just, our Blue Boy. Or Chad Rocco. But I still do business there because I have some other stuff. Oh, that pepper hit you. That pepper hit me right square in the back of my shoulder blades. So you can see here I'm just making snakes and bats and spiders and snakes, bats, spiders. I guess a jack-o'-lanterns at the end of it. Yeah. Yeah, it turned out really good. Thank Fritz for commissioning it, and giving all those donations. This turned out really well. Here we can maybe, and these are just very like loose, crude shapes of things that I'm just making a jack-o'-lantern. What's this? Also, my algorithm is now full of these little things called, they're like little elephants, but they look like guinea pigs. Let me see. I just lost it. Let me just see what the name is. They're called. Let me look at my history. Somethings? Hexels? Hyrax. They're called hyraxes. Their closest living relative is elephants, but they look like little rodents. They're actually related to elephants and not sea lions, dugongs or whatever. Hey, it's your boy Lloyd. How you doing? No. Genetically, they're like close. They're just like tiny little elephants. genetically, not physically. They look more like they've got tusks, which is the only thing. Which is the only thing, like the only like physical thing that can make you even think about like an elephant. So anyway, I watched the Bizarre Beast video about that. That's the Hank Green series where he does like, you know, weird animals that like have bizarre abilities. Like that one sea sponge that has like one mouth and 57 butts. But ever since I clicked on that video, I have now been just, my algorithm is full of these little shitheads. They like to scream at you if you come near them. They like to, sometimes they scream. The other times they just like to sit there and stare at you while they sit on a roof. Right, the whole common ancestor thing. Or like how whales started out as I don't know, like deer things. Hey, steam powered cyborg. Oh well, shoot. Go ahead and no, go ahead, Steam. But we got like maybe 10 minutes left before this one's over. Non-explicit Rule 34 animations, like running into a weed dealer at the supermarket. Oh, like running into a weed dealer. Okay. I also get a lot of AI crap. Songs mostly. Like here's one from the AI arcade. It's Pop the Cap. It's supposed to be a song it's a song from Fallout. And they got a bunch of AI generated stuff here. Looks like garbage. Oh, did you see that AI commercial for Coca-Cola? That's how good a commercial it was. It like totally made me forget about their product. And it's so generic too. It's nothing. First of all, every shot lasts under a second, because the longer you focus on anything, the more you can tell everything's off. Like the trucks, they just like glide on top of. There's no like actual movement. You can totally tell it's CG because there's no bounce to anything. There's no movement to like the trucks in the snow. Do you know how rough a ride it is to ride on anything with snow chains? I'm from Arizona and I know that shit. And then the polar bears, their heads tilt so super slow. It's just like, it's like they're the first dinosaurs from the first Jurassic Park movie. Now, Jurassic Park, groundbreaking, but those dinosaurs in the first shot moved super slow, which you can cue that up to size, and it looks good there, but it's off there. And the shots are totally disconnected. It took me another watch. Like there's this one part where there's the typical AI stuff. You've got the two laughing lesbians, and then you've got a cheerful black guy, and he's holding up his soda. The shots are so disconnected. I thought when the black kid holds up his soda pop, I thought the next shot was still on him, but I guess it was Santa, because all of a sudden There's these super fat fingers. And I was like, what? I was like, oh no, that's Santa Claus's hand. I wouldn't have known that because every shot is disconnected from each other. And it's all just recycled from the first one. Like, it's just iconography from you didn't ask it to make anything new. And why is Santa? And why is Santa riding, running a truck? Yeah, Cap.
You pull that out for me,
Yes, ma'am.
it'll drop it right away.
What are you gonna do? Oh,
What more?
oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
got the other one done.
Okay.
And then we cleaned up for,
See, you got oranges. See if they're any good. Well, this one's bad. This one's bad.
see if there one's bad, not in all of them. All right.
No, you're thinking of apples. Okay, call me when you want that back. I guess it could be oranges. One bad orange could mess up a batch of juice. How do you feel about the Super Bowl commercials? Do you guys think? I have no idea. I think Super Bowl commercials need to be a little bit more creative. Christmas commercials, you can just like, from an executive's point of view, it's like, well, give them, like, we need polar bears, we need Santa Claus, we need happy lesbians. Like, talk about that one commercial that still stands the test of time is the Carol of the Bells, but it's the Hershey's Kisses. Like, that thing they run forever. That one and the Bud Light one. Like, that one got play last year. The one where it was Bud Light and it's just a desert beach, or it's well, it's a commission. It's your boy. Okay, yeah, that one's good too. That one still gets some play, but first of all, those two are just timeless because there's nothing really to date them. The technology is still there. The kisses still look like kisses, and the one at the beach, it doesn't matter how it looks because it could look like home footage, and it's just them and the guy. He has his palm tree decorated like a Christmas tree. He turns it on and it just says Happy Holidays. Here I guess I'm just playing with the effects, seeing if it all still stays the same. I added a little bit of glow to the side of her, just to make it look like the light was playing off of her. Other than that, this one is pretty much done. Yeah, I was very pleased with this one. I'm looking at it right now and on my desktop after I delivered it, and I think it did too good. It's like it's Halloweeny, but it's also like bright and cheerful. I don't know what your exposure to adverts are. Ooh, adverts. So you are from the UK. Besides the Cadbury Caramel, so my choice expanding the. Do they still do Hess truck? That's a Hess truck? I've never even heard of Hess truck. Hess truck. Okay, hold on. Oh wait, is it because they have the same voice actor? Is that why they're... Okay, the Hess trucks. Oh, it's a little toy thing, right? The Hess Truck Encyclopedia. Okay, well, it seems they still got some stuff going. A tradition in collectible toys. Okay, so they do that. Where are they based? I've never even heard of Hess. Okay, that's cool. Now I'm trying to think if they do have the same voice actress. I've got to go and look at that up. Okay. An American energy company. Okay. Huh. Oh, Midwest United States. Okay, well, we're in the Southwest, so... I'm almost certain that is a Midwest thing. Yeah. Okay. If you on on Wikipedia, there's a hyperlink for the Midwest United States, and you know what picture pops up if you scroll over it? Just a field of wheat. Just an empty field of wheat. That's the Midwest. What's that bit from Cannibal the Musical? Hold on. Cannibal the Musical. Cannibal the Musical. Have you ever been to... And I forget what state. Okay, have you ever been to Wyoming? Go away, ad. I'm watching a 5-second clip. I don't need a 30-second ad. Kills me every time. Like they say he's in jail. I don't think you can hear it. The sound quality is terrible. Hello? Have you ever been to Wyoming? And there's just a picture of him inside of a field. Hello? Anyway, that's it for today. I've got some other commissions that I'm going to do, but I think I may do... I've got one thing. Yeah, I've got some personal stuff. Maybe I'll do that a little bit. We'll see. We'll see when the next one comes up. I forget what I have to do. I can either... Oh, duh. We can continue on with our our momsters. We could do more momsters, and we can do more of just any other art cast that I have. I've got all sorts of footage saved on here. I got to get rid of. But still, yeah, this was fun. Thank you all for joining me, and I will see you later. Okay, you all have a good week. Take care of what you need to, and just stay safe out there. Okay, you all have a good one. Bye.